What's going on, you guys? It's 1.0 here, aka Ultra Lego Man. Today I'm going to review you a new action figure review. Now, this is a Hasbro's figure, and it is it's Transformers Studio Series. Optimus Prime. Now, this is a vehicle mode. You know how Optimus Prime looks like. Now remember, this is a transformation figure. And let me show you the box. See? Here is the box. As you can see right here. Like, right here, more than meets the eye. Now, the way to transform this figure, it transforms to this, to that. And then you can transform this back right here. And that's what it says, Transformers Studio Series. And Optimus Prime right there. Now this one's from Transformers Age of Extinction, the 4th movie. And you can see it right here. And right here it says Leader Class, Classic, Leader Class. And here's the back, and that's from the 4th movie, Transformers Age of Extinction. Now, yep, 44 steps right there. Like, you could transform the figure like to this and to that. And of course on the back says Optimus Prime battles Lockdown as he is haunted by cemetery wind. Now, oops. Yeah, and right here too. And that's how it looks like in the box. I already formed him into that semi-truck, so yeah. And of course, this figure looks great, you guys. And now, if you don't know what cemetery wind means on Transformers, well, they are a CIA black ops, because in the movie, they were hunting the Autobots. They wanted to, like, capture and hunting the Autobots. Now, in Transformers Age of Extinction is where the 4th movie picked off where the 3rd film happened in Chicago. Well, it was during the Battle of Chicago after the Autobots took down Sentinel Prime and Decepticons. And luckily, the humans, like Optimus Prime did say that the rules had just changed, because the cemetery wind, they were hunting down the Autobots because they wanted to capture them and hunting them. And that one robot goes by the name Lockdown. Now, he is not part of Decepticon because, he's not a Decepticon or an Autobot. He's not. Lockdown, he was new to the Transformers series, and he was a Decepticon, but in the film, he's not, because he is hunting down the Autobots. And yeah, that's what it is. And of course, Optimus Prime, the Autobots were in there. It was Bumblebee, Hound, Crosshairs, and Drift. They were in this movie. And of course, we did see Radja in the film, but Lockdown killed him. And yeah, the rest of the Autobots, like, when we look at, they're thinking that Dino or Sideswap, if they're still alive, I don't know. And of course, yeah, that's the history for Transformers Age of Extinction. But you remember at the end of the 4th movie, at the end of the film, Optimus Prime took the seed and he flies up to space, and that's where he finds the creator. And yeah. So yeah, now this is we'll start it off as a semi-truck form. It's a vehicle mode that he's in. As you see right here, this is the first time getting a Transformers figure, you guys. Now, I usually had a bunch of Transformers figures a long time, but now I didn't have them. And I really like this this semi truck. Now, it's, when I was looking closely right here, there. It's kind of hard to see it. What does it say? There it goes. There we go. This is a Western semi truck that Optimus Prime looks like in that fourth movie, because, and now, like, well, he was in that old, he disguises as the old semi truck, and then turns into this one, the newer one. Like, we did not see it again. Well, we did see this in the fifth movie, Transformers: The Last Night. And yeah, I really like this, you guys. And of course, it's got, you know, it's you know, it's a view that, it looks great. And here, Optimus got weapons, you know, like, we did not see these in the film. It was like, here, I'm just gonna remove them. It was like this. So, yeah. And of course, now let's look underneath. Now, underneath here, this is where, like, the way how to transform this figure, if you want to transform, this is a transformation figure. And yeah. Now, it does come with this, the instructions, and I'll show it to you, because this does tell you how to transform him into how a figure transforms into that. See that? This is what he looks like. And yeah, and of course that's the front, but here is the back. See that? That's how he looks like in the back. And of course he does come with the accessories that I said. And now, if you want to transform this figure, well, okay. You want to see how a figure transforms? Well, I don't know how long is this going to take, but let's just see. Because I don't know if I'm going to pause the camera. Well, I'm not going to pause it. Let's start off right here first. Well, it starts off with his legs. Well, now you see it. Because this is where you got to make sure that... Alright, now... Yep, this is where you have to get that right here. And of course, I already know the instructions. Ah, there. Again, I know the instructions to how to transform this figure, like, into a robot. You know, robots in disguise. Alright? Alright. There we go. You have to move it right. No. Does it go? Where does it go? Yeah, there we go. Now, you gotta, like, turn this around. Where does it go? Right? Yeah, turn this leg. And of course, it does got articulations. And I don't know how long I'm maybe doing this, but... Wait, did I forget this side? Yeah, I forgot this side. Here, push this right here, and then you gotta make sure how to be good with this transformation, because I'm showing you what's stuck here. Oh, there we go. And then you have to, like, plug into this thing right here. Now this one has to go all the way right here. Wait, does it go like... Oh. Oh, no. It goes like this, yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then you gotta, like, hear it when it stays. And of course, I don't know how long I've been doing this. There, now you can hear it pop. Well, that's what it is, a transformation figure. Yeah, the legs are this side. Well, now, this one. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Yeah, right here. And of course, this is how... And of course, yeah, yeah, there we go. I can hear it pop. It's like that had to be in. Yep, that's his legs here. Now let's do his whole body. This is how... Well, of course, you already know how he looks like. Let me move this, and it doesn't have to go up. Okay, there we go. And because I really like how this figure is what I like, you guys. This is a Transformers figure from Hasbro. Now, I'm going to pause it. It's almost there. And here he is, all fully transformed. And he looks great, you guys. And this is a Night form, you guys, that Optimus Prime looks like in that movie, because he looks great. This is a Night form because this is how he looks like in the movie, and he looks all great. Now, you want to zoom into him? Well, let me see. Yeah, there you go. I mean, he looks great. And of course, with this Night form, it looks really like you guys. And yeah. And of course, like, the legs, like, it look great from here, you guys, because this is how, this is a transformation figure. And yeah. And of course, it looks great. Now, that's the details, and articulations for Optimus Prime is that, well, these are the shoulders. Well, if you, like, moved his arms, they could go, like, well, they stop it right here, and they just could go. But if you move it, you're like, well, if you move it right here, then it's like this. Like, look. See? There. Now his arms can move. And of course, this right here, this can, like, go all the way around. And this one can go like this. And his hand right here. And of course, you could put it like this. And of course, one thing is that he can move his hand. You can move his hand. And of course, this is how the figure looks like. It looks great. Let me see if I can... There. And of course, his head, you can move like... you can just move it and just go... Yeah, it doesn't need to go all the way up, but it could just move it like that. The legs, you could like... Well, right here. And of course... And then... Yeah, like back to back. No, well, this one can't go all the way around. And of course, his feet right here. Well, you can move it like this, like where he's standing. And of course, yeah, you can move it back to back. It doesn't have to go all the way around. And so, yeah, let me give him the weapons and I'll show it to you. Now, here's his weapon. That is the Energon sword. And of course I posed him to like he's holding it, but in the movie we never see him holding it. So, yeah. But the only good thing is, if you look closely at his hand right there, well, it's right here. Here, I'll show it to you, because this is where he holds it, and you have to place it right here. And there you go. He used that on the Galvatron. Yeah, it looks great. And it's just one Energon sword. He didn't use two. It's just one. And then he also got his sword. So yeah. Here's his sword. Now let me put it onto his hand. Come on. Yep, there. There we go. And don't forget, he also uses his shield. And this is his shield. Put it right here. And of course, and you want to know how Optimus Prime got the sword? Well, when he grabbed the sword, his arms are bulkier because he grabbed it. And it looks great. Now, from this sword, well, no, the shield, like if you move the shield, well, not moving it, but if you open it like this, watch. See that? It has a gun. And of course, here it is. Here's his. Now you can see the shield. It's got a gun. Like he fires it in the movie. And it looks great. And of course, you guys know, this figure looks great. I love this. Now, I'm going to show you size comparison. So, I'm going to show you size comparison. Well, it's going to be a bunch of them, so I don't know how long it's going to take, so I'm going to bring the figures here and show you a comparison. And here he is. These are all the size comparison. Now, Optimus Prime, he's, in the movie, he is big. Like, he's not small. He's just a big robot. You know, just a big Autobot. And Godzilla, right there, Broly, Kiryu, and Hulk. Hulk is made by Marvel Legends, and you know it's Hasbro. Now, and yeah. So, I hope you guys like this video, and of course, as I'm saying, because now, Optimus Prime, he is from Hasbro, and Hulk, he's made by Marvel Legends, because you know, it's Hasbro. Because when Marvel, well, Toy Biz brought the license from Marvel a long time, but then later in 2000s, Hasbro decided to buy the license from Marvel, and of course that's what they like. And oh, and for Godzilla involved, the monstrous Godzilla, he's from Playmates Toys. Broly is from Dragon Stars, from Bandai, and Kiryu, he's Bandai too. And yeah, I hope you all like this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and you know, comment down below. I hope you really like this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.